Pacific Primary started from a large group of people who were mostly friends from a previous school that their child had attended, and we were trying to decide where would our child go next.
So somebody came up and said, "Oh, why don't we start our own school?
Since we don't know where we're going to send our child and they're so young, why don't we just start a school?
We want a place where they can accommodate all peoples."
This site, 1500 Grove, we thought it would be ideal because it's in the center of the city. It's where kids can walk to it or ride on a bus, or their parents can come to the school very easy. Out of that large group of people we were acquainted with and who were highly excited about the school, there were only 9 families that came forward to sign for the responsibility of paying for the school.
And all the parents donated their time in redoing the building, gutting it out.
And the bank loaned us a large sum of money to acquire the building and to renovate the building. And we all had to go down and sign, which was very, very risky. But we were into it now, so we had to continue. We're going to go on a kind of a begging, soliciting from different people who would give us anything. We just went every place. And every place we went in, we were greeted so warmly. We went into one paint company. We told them that we were involved in developing a small school and we needed paint. He said, "Well, how much you need? 10 or 20 gallons?" We said, "Oh no, we need at least about 150 gallons. He said, "Well, you know, be in that bowl. We'll just give you all the paint you want. What color?" We needed trees around the school. I went over to Joe's nursery. He said, "Not only will I give you the trees, I'll have my people come out and cut the holes and plant the trees for you." And that's why these trees are standing right today.
Mary Bodo was the director.
She knew exactly the type of teacher she wanted. She wanted teachers with great ideas, innovative, love children, work with children.
The first year it opened, I did a lot of volunteer. Walter told me they was talking about hiring you, and that scared me to death.
Well, I really enjoyed my little time here too. Then I became the afternoon supervisor. So after that, I also was our art teacher. I was so in love with working with children. It was really exciting.
It was exciting.
It was lots of fun. Everybody wanted to come here the same as they still want to come here now.
I loved it.
We didn't know really how to recruit the students. In the afternoons, I would walk through the neighborhood and ring people's bell. We were opening a small school on the corner of 1500 Grove. And would you see fit to send your child to school?
We had a lot of neighborhood kids come here.
Well, we got a major problem. Got a call from the school. And we got a big payroll coming up Friday, and we don't have any money. So, oh my God, we got to pay all these teachers, no money. We were just in a bind. We just didn't know which way to turn. And suddenly, one person said, "Well, we will just pay the school in advance. All of you, pull out your checkbooks, and we will in turn put up 4 or 5 months in advance fees for the school," which I couldn't afford, but I had to do the same thing. So all of us put this fund up. We put it in the bank, and do you know, that was really the big turning point of the school. Other than that, the thing would have collapsed. There was no money. Each parent was interested in one thing, getting their child in the best educational environment they could find. The same thing is happening today. You find a parent who's happy here and have a friend with a young child. They immediately tell them about Pacific Primary. To see the children, how they were so happy in a kind of open atmosphere. My children would bond in with the other children.
My daughter was one of the first ones that went here.
And I look at PJ, the education, the foundation that she received from Pacific Primary prepared her to go to whatever level she wanted to go. And after we got the loan paid, I got this big long letter from the president of the bank. He says, "Walter, you sure had guts to stick your neck out for that much money." We started something that we didn't know what we were doing, but we felt that our child had to get a good education, so if we put our own curriculum in, then we have no one to blame but ourselves. I'm just happy I'm still here to see it in this state right now. In acquiring a new building, you have to go into it with the idea that we're building a new school altogether.
Especially you have to be excited.
and work as a family.
Get it all riled up. Make everybody excited.
Oh, everybody worked hard. There was no one that say no, I can't, or I won't. We all said yes.
Hello, hello, buongiorno, buongiorno, stravo, stravo, jumbo, jumbo, yassas, yassas, yonoput, yonoput, Setvetia, namaste, namaste, around the world.
In this world, we face many challenges. Raising children is a window into our past, an opportunity to see the world new again, and an obligation to provide for its future. Many of us have experienced the joys of learning and love exemplified in this small school. More than 30 years ago, 9 families stood up and said, "We will take that risk. We will build a school."
I don't know of any other place that felt more like San Francisco than Pacific Primary. And every kid's individual abilities and strengths were totally encouraged.
Way back in the 70s, Pacific Primary was a leader in having a safe place for families of different backgrounds to come together around shared values. No! I'm gonna let it shine! Hide it under a bushel! No!
We have a new generation flourishing at Pacific Primary. They are growing up, acknowledging and welcoming racial and gender differences. They can see a future which appreciates all peoples, where everyone is welcome, where anyone can participate, where the community can achieve greatness.
Happy birthday, Dr. Martin Luther King!
You can have 2 moms. All-encompassing acceptance is really instilled in you because it starts here, and it has to start when you're young or else it's not gonna really take root.
Everyone there, they were just like, they were in it, man. They were passionate. That's probably why it was so good.
Now is your best chance to contribute to that future. Today it is possible to change tomorrow, to expand the starting point for many lives.
Where's the arms? Where are the arms? That's my question. If you make a sculpture, do you have to put arms on it? I guess not. You can do it however you like.
For great teachers to educate, for children to pollinate the world with love and acceptance, now is our chance. We have the good fortune to be able to say, we will take that risk.
Maybe preschool is the most powerful kind of education there is. You know, maybe being 3, 4, and 5, and being the teachers with folks who are 3, 4, and 5 is the most important kind of education and an educational role that there is in the educational universe.
Over 30 years ago, 9 families founded Pacific Primary. Join us now to become a refounder of this school.
No one that say no, I can't, or I won't. We all said yes.